everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Lily, and today we're going to talk about two different items, both of which are from Lululemon. One is going to be what I'm using for my weekly bag challenge, the weekly rotation, and the second is a new backpack I recently purchased from Lululemon, and I wanted to share with you my thoughts on it. So if you are interested in both, grab a coffee, grab a tea, grab a snack, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so I wanted to talk about what's in my bag for this week as part of the weekly or bi-weekly rotation challenge. I think I didn't post the video last week, so I'm really trying to make sure that I post one this week. But basically, the bag we're going to talk about is something that has been very popular for a little while, and unfortunately I again do want to apologize ahead of time because I don't believe this is available on the Lululemon website anymore. It was a pretty popular item when it came out a couple times, and I myself actually purchased this new with tags off of either eBay or Poshmark. So again, those are pretty good places to find these bags, though the only con is that you're going to have to pay a slight premium because people do resell it for a higher amount. But we're going to talk about this bag, which oh man, okay, I just completely blanked out on the model of this bag, but I will insert it on the screen here so you will know. And of course, I will put the link to both of these items in the description below. The other backpack is in stock. This one isn't, but I'll try to find some on Poshmark just for you to see, Poshmark or eBay, brand new with tags. So I'm really happy with this purchase. If you've been on this channel for a while, you know that I have gotten this bag quite some time ago, and it fits a lot. It really does fit a lot, and I love the generous shoulder strap here. I currently don't even have it on the longest length, but it fits very comfortably, and even if you were to wear like a big sweater, oversized coat, this would fit very, very comfortably. And of course, if you just wanted it to be short, you could always do it like this, and you could, you know, have a short little petite armpit bag. But for my general lifestyle, I like to have things a little bit more roomy and more comfortable. This bag has the silver hardware with the Lululemon logo up front. It also has a zip pocket on the back that actually is quite generously sized. As you can see in here, I don't think I have, I normally don't put anything in the back pocket. I would probably put my phone in here. It does fit the iPhone 15 Pro Max, although if you put that in there, assuming your bag isn't stuffed inside, it can fit, and given the current capacity, it does fit in here. But you do finagle just a little bit though, but it's not too bad. It does fit, so that's always a nice thing. And what I love is that there are two side pockets here. So let's get straight into what's in my bag now. So now that we're diving into it, on the side pocket here, I tend to like to keep, let me just try to get it out. I like to keep hand sanitizer. I tend to like to keep this separate so I'm not touching anything inside. So these two side pockets here are really nice for that. I just have here my regular Bath & Body Works, the limoncello one, I believe. Oh no, sorry, it's called Sunshine and Lemons. Obviously by its name, you know what it smells like. On the other side, I actually don't think, oh no, I do have something here. Totally forgot about this. That's funny. Oh yeah, this thing, which I actually have not been carrying for a while. This is the Birdie, and it's basically like an alarm. Obviously, when you're in unsafe situations, you basically pull this. I'm not going to pull it because it's really loud, but I'm sure you can find videos on YouTube to illustrate and demonstrate what it sounds like. It's pretty loud, and then it will go off, and so people will notice what's going on. So I tend to recommend that, you know, you all carry something like this. I totally actually forgot about this, so I'm actually going to put this onto my keychain. Keep things in my bags, and then sometimes I forgot to take them out of one bag, and then I forget about it. So that's what I have here. And on this side was that hand sanitizer. So going into the bag itself, it's a really smooth zip, and it's very, very spacious, like in terms of being able to put your hand in without having to finagle. I have quite a few items in here, but as you can tell, immediately it's really much not stuffed. There's still a lot of ample space for everything, but this is really what I need. I don't need to stuff my bag, and I think, it carries everything comfortably without having to play Tetris in the bag. So the first thing that we're going to talk about and pull out is going to be my wallet, my nifty, I'm sorry, Butterfingers again today. My nifty Lululemon wallet. This is the slim compact wallet, which I have talked about so many times that you're probably sick of hearing me talk about it, but I really, really like it. It's very compact, and it's made out of nylon, so I like that. I don't need to baby this thing. And what's really nice is that because it's flexible, you can fit so many cards in here. So I have yeah, just still so much room to go. And I normally don't keep my coins in here unless I really need to, just because, you know, if I have a bigger bag, I like to separate out my cash and my coins, just because I feel the coins and cash are a little bit dirty, right? Everyone's touched it and we don't know where it's been. And then it has a back pocket here as well. I love to keep the air tag on here just in case something happens and I can't find it. I can easily locate it. Assuming no one takes it off, right? So, but yeah, this is my wallet in here. The next thing I have are my pair of sunnies. I've also talked about these. This is from the brand Quince. It came in a hard sunglass case, but I actually prefer just to put it in the soft, you know, the soft cloth case, because it saves a lot of space for me, and as long as it protects it from getting scratched, I'm totally fine with it. It's just a very simple black cloth case. And then this is what the sunnies look like. These are polarized, and if you have not been on Quince yet, I highly recommend you go on there. They literally sell everything, and it's very high quality for the price that you're paying for. I do really like their items, and I always have to stop myself from buying anymore. But this is the only pair of sunglasses I have from them, polarized, but they are like not completely, you know, tinted. So I don't know if I can't really tell right now with the glare here, but in regular sunlight you can kind of see through, so you're able to see my eyes if you're on the other side. But for me, everything is very nicely tinted. It's not super dark. I forget the name of this model, but I will also link it in the description below if you are interested. But yeah, these are only $50 and they are totally worth it. Very high quality and polarized. And those are, you know, really what I'm looking for. So I love these sunglasses. And, you know, $50, it's, you know, it's not as expensive for sure as like a luxury designer brand, not as cheap as a $10 Amazon glasses, but I think these are like really great for what they're worth. And if you take them traveling, if you lose them, it's not necessarily the end of the world. So I feel much more comfortable with these. So I do highly recommend. They have so many different styles. They're all like $50, I think. All right, so next up is my little pouch here. This is my beige pouch that you've probably seen in a few videos already. But in here, I just keep some Altoids, breath, you know, spray, eye drops, my tooth floss, and just some like lippy and mascara. Though I don't really use these two. I don't know. I just carry them just to carry them, but I don't really use it, but just in case. So you can get this from the Bays website. They sell these in a 3-pack. This is the smallest size that it comes in. Next, I have this Hello Kitty pouch, which you are very familiar with. I won't go into any more detail. It's kind of like my medicine pouch. You can get this off Amazon or anything. And I just have my sniffers, just more like medication related chapstick things in here. I just like these small pouches because like I can compartmentalize things and it's just easier to grab and go than a big pouch, and then I have to sift through all of them. So I like that functionality. And of course, you know, my little napkin, or not napkin, tissue pack, which I always bring. And here is my keys. I have a bunch of keys in here. Not a bunch, but, you know, a few. And this 6-ring key holder is from Leatherology, which I have talked about. This I got for $45, but normally it's $65. So I don't think it's outrageous. It's a really good price for genuine leather. And it's just very soft and has lasted. I mean, I haven't used this for so long. I've only used this for probably 1 to 2 months now. But I really like it, and I love the fact that there's like a bottom part. So unlike the Louis Vuitton keyring holder, that one doesn't have a bottom part to hold additional things. It's just the 6 key rings. This one does, so I like the extra functionality. It's kind of like the Chanel one. I think the Chanel one has it, but of course that price is exorbitant. So this one is a really nice alternative. Comes in a couple different colors as well if you're interested. This one is just like a little pouch. As you can see, there's a pattern here. I keep my cash on the top part, and then I keep my coins on the bottom part. So I separate them like that. It's just a nifty pouch to have to hold and house my coins and cash and all that good stuff. I always bring a pen. You know, I think these are so important. Always do bring a pen with you. You never know when you might need one. And I do recommend getting the ones that cap like this, not the ones where you push out, just because if it accidentally presses, it could kind of mark up the interior of your bag if you're worried about it. Okay, next I have, okay, so really quickly, just to show you, now we've emptied out the main compartment. We're gonna go to the side now. On the side, I have This is Anna Luisa pouch. There's nothing in here. So the reason I carry this is if I ever want to, you know, take off my engagement ring, I don't want it to get scratched or anything. I tend to put it in here if I need to use my hands a lot. So that's why I bring this with me. You know, feminine pads, we don't need to talk about that. And then I do have a comb. I like these really sleek flat combs. You can get these on Amazon. They're just everywhere and the price is very cheap. All right, the front two pockets I have in here, a wet one wipe. These are, I always bring at least one or two in my bag in case I might need them. You never know, right? And then I love this lip balm. I do highly recommend this brand. It also has SPF 25, so I like that a lot. And the other side, I just have my AirPods. So yeah, so honestly, that was all I have in here. This bag in and of itself, because it's nylon, of course, I don't need to reiterate, but I will, just because I love how light it is. It is extremely light. It feels like nothing. So when you put items in here, you're really just putting the weight of your items. You're not adding additional weight based on the bag itself. So do I recommend this bag? Yes, I highly do. The only downside again is that they're no longer available on the website. I know that Lululemon has come out with different variations of, you know, this kind of style on their site. So they have those available if you're interested. But again, this is the one that I have in my collection. So that's why I'm sharing this with you. So if you're interested, you can definitely go on the, not pre-loved market, but like Poshmark and eBay to find new ones. They do sell them brand new with tags, and that's how I got mine. So yes, that is what's in my bag, and I hope you enjoyed this first part of the video. Okay, so on to the second part of this video. We're going to talk about the new backpack from Lululemon that I got in my collection. I do have a bit of mixed feelings about this, and I'll explain to you in a little bit, but let me explain to you why I got this bag. So I had gone through quite a different backpacks, right? I've had the Baze backpack, I've had the Lululemon New Crew backpack, I do have my Osprey backpack. So right now I only have the Osprey one, which is like a big full-on backpack where you can fit a 16-inch laptop in. I had the New Crew backpack from Lululemon, which is a 22-liter bag, and this is also a 22-liter bag, but I'll tell you something about it that I thought was interesting. But the New Crew backpack, unfortunately, I love the style, I love the fit. I thought the straps could be improved a little bit because they were really thin, but other than that, I loved how it looked and how it felt, you know, and how it fit. The downside, or the problem I had with it, was that the front zip actually broke like a couple months ago, and I, you know, didn't know how to fix it, so I actually had thrown that away, unfortunately, and I was thinking, you know, really, should I get another one to replace it, because I was not very happy with how that turned out. So I was like, well, let's look on Lululemon and see what else there is, and I did, and I found this backpack. Now, this backpack is called the Double-Zip Backpack, and I did get it in this. It's called Spice Chai color, which I thought was really pretty. It was also on sale at the time that I got it, so I thought, you know what, let's try this one out. It's 22 liters. The New Crew backpack is also 22 liters. However, this feels a lot bigger than the New Crew backpack, and I don't know why. I wonder if it's just because it's more structured. There is so much more padding on this. So if you're looking for a bag that you want to use for work where you're carrying heavy laptops and items, or if you want to use a bag where you're traveling with, which you're going to carry a lot of things in, like a lot of tech and just general everything, this is a fantastic backpack. It is extremely padded. It has a lot of support for your laptop. It fits up to a 16-inch or even a 17-inch. I don't know about 17 inches, but it definitely fits a 16-inch MacBook, because that's what I have, very comfortably, and you can fit so much more. So it is a great, great backpack with a lot of nice pockets. Now, the issue for this one with me is that it's too big for what I need. So I'm still going to classes right now. I'm taking my prereqs and hopefully finishing, not hopefully, I am finishing it off, so I can start nursing school next year. But basically, this is very big, and this is so much bigger than the New Crew, even though supposedly they're both 22 liters. So I think it's just because it's padded and there's just so much padding to it. And also aesthetically, I like the way the New Crew looks a lot better. So when I wear this, it's like super big, and I don't need all of this space, actually. It's just overkill for me, because the Osprey backpack for me is supposed to be the overkill big backpack where I fit the 16-inch laptop. This one was supposed to be only for like my iPad and my notebooks when I go to class, so I was using a tote bag, actually the Quince tote bag, which I love, but it's just been putting a lot of pain on my shoulder, so I wanted something that was both shoulders, but Osprey was too big. So I got this one, and I think I might need to sell this one because it's just too big for my needs, and I don't need another big backpack like this. I did get this at $69 instead of the normal, I think $98, so that was nice. They have this on the Lululemon website, but yeah, for me, it didn't really work out for my needs, and I don't see myself using this as a travel bag just because I have too many and I don't need another backpack like this. But let's go through the functionality and the different compartments of this backpack if you're interested. I just went on the Lululemon website and I saw that they have like the green color on sale for $69, so if you want that color, it is currently on sale. I don't know if this one's on sale anymore. Could be still. But yeah, starting out from the front pocket though, it's humongous. See how big this is? It is huge, and just like there's no like D-ring area up here, but it's very big and it's very spacious. You can fit so much in here. Up top here, we have another nice ginormous pocket, and then you have a place where you could clip your keys, which is very nice, right? So you don't lose them. So I love this idea because this one, in terms of functionality and compartments, this definitely scores higher than the New Crew backpack in my humble opinion because of the placement of the pockets. The New Crew one does not have a pocket up here. It has only a pocket down here, and even that pocket is a little skimpy in my opinion. This one has so many deep pockets and it just feels very much more substantial. And I love this top pocket just because this is great to put like your phone, your keys, your wallet. If you're just like, you know, going around like locally, if you're going traveling, you probably don't want to put it here because it's easier to access. But for me, it makes sense because I just need it, you know, easy access from in and out of class, right? So this is really nice. And yeah, so it's a great like school backpack if you carry a lot of gadgets with you and a lot of textbooks. When you open the main compartment, this is what it looks like. It has a wonderful back pocket here, which is very nice. It's very spacious and deep, and then it has two of these mesh pockets here. The New Crew backpack, if you're familiar with it, when it opens up, there is a pocket here, and that pocket is basically useless because when the bag drops like this, everything falls out from the pocket. So I think that was a pretty big design flaw, but otherwise, I love the aesthetics of the New Crew, but the functionality not as good as this one. And then what's really nice about this one is that when you open this compartment, you have an additional one. So this is where you could put your 16-inch laptop. You could also put it here, but this one has so much padding. It feels really great. And the bottom also, it feels very padded, so you don't have to worry about if you drop your backpack a little bit, it's not going to damage your laptop if you don't have a case on it. This has padding down here, which I like. And the other thing is, as I mentioned already, very nice thick shoulder paddings, really, really nice. And then there's also this part here, which is good to put on the trolley handle if you're using this for traveling. It's a great backpack. So would I recommend this backpack if you're traveling, if you're a student, if you're working, commuting, and you have a lot of things to put, heavy items to put in your backpack? Absolutely. It is a fantastic, fantastic backpack in terms of versatility, functionality. There are also two side pockets for water bottles or for really anything if you wanted to put it there. But if you just needed like a smaller backpack to go to classes with just an iPad, I think this is like definitely an overkill. So that's just my thought on it. They do come in a variety of colors, and you know, it's a very simple backpack. I think the one thing I do like about this is that the logo is very small down here. It's kind of discreet. It's not like big in your face like with the New Crew. The Lululemon logo is right here. But I like the shape of that one better, and I like how it's smaller and it fits my frame better. But I think that if you can get this bag on sale, I think it is a really, really great deal. The other thing I wanted to mention is that I think these are reflective. I'm not sure. I haven't brought this out at nighttime, but I think these might be reflective. I don't think there's any other reflective. I mean, I don't know if it is reflective. Maybe I'm just making stuff up. But yeah, just some gray piping around the edges here. And the bottom just looks like that. So if you have this backpack, let me know how you're liking it, how you're using it. The nice thing about it is because it's called double zip, there's two zips here, and there's also two handles here, which you could hold it like this. So I guess like, you know, a lot more support if you have heavy things. As you can tell, this is a pretty heavy duty backpack. So yeah, let me know, have you had problems with your New Crew backpack? If you have that one, I'm debating if I should get another one of those. I feel like I shouldn't just because of the way the front zip broke, but I really like the style of it. But maybe I was the one who was too rough with it. Whatever. I don't know. I don't think I need it right now. But yeah, I'm debating whether I should probably sell this one just because, again, it doesn't really fit me. But it's a very useful, it's a very sturdy backpack. So I hope this video was helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any comments about any of these items, or if you have any questions, definitely let me know. I always try to get back to all of your comments, and I always appreciate reading your comments. A lot of them are so sweet, and I'm really happy that I'm able to provide some insight, hopefully, to some of these things, so you don't have to go through and buy it yourself and realize, it doesn't work for you. But other than that, thank you so much for dropping by as always, and please stay healthy, happy, and safe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.